Prime Minister called Russia, China, India and Japan to play a strong role in resolving the protracted Rohingya crisis. Warning for heavy rainfall till Wednesday morning. Launch and ferry services in the Padma River were suspended. And Election Commission has reset the boundaries of 25 of the 300 parliamentary constituencies. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to MYTV News. I'm Fawzia Roshan Akhtar with you in the newsroom today. Viewers, you're watching Standard Bank headlines. Now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina called upon the countries like Russia, China, India and Japan to play a strong role in resolving the protracted Rohingya crisis as the visiting United Nations Security Council UNSC team called on her today. UNSC President Gustavo Adolfo Meza Quadra Velasquez led the high-powered 15-member UNSC team. Prime Minister hoped the countries like Russia, China, India and Japan to play a major role in resolving the Rohingya crisis. PM's press secretary Ehsanul Karim quoted the Premier as saying while briefing reporters after the meeting at Ganobhavan. He said the Prime Minister reiterated her call to the Myanmar government to implement the agreement signed between Dhaka and Naypyidaw for repatriation of Rohingya people. Sheikh Hasina also reaffirmed her call to the international community to continue mounting strong pressure on Myanmar to take back its nationals from Bangladesh. In this regard, the Premier urged the international community to put pressure on Myanmar to implement the Kofi Annan Commission recommendations. Dhaka experienced what many called as an unprecedented midday as the darkness of evening covered the city. Clouds developed in the Dhaka sky around 11:30 a.m. stunned the commuters and those who were staying at homes and offices. Then it started raining with a thunder shower. Many of the major roads of the city were inundated. It created huge suffering to the city dwellers. The capital city today witnessed the highest rainfall recorded, 55 mm until 12 noon, under the influence of a light northwester with wind speeding 63 km per hour. The highest wind velocity was 76 km per hour in the city, and the highest rainfall was recorded 69 mm in Mymensingh. Besides, the BMD office issued a warning message predicting heavy to heavy rainfall with gusty or squally wind in 42 hours. Under the influence of a severe thunderstorm activity, heavy to heavy rainfall with gusty or squally wind is likely to occur over regions of Rajshahi, Rangpur, Dinajpur, Pabna, Bogra, Tangail, Mymensingh, Sylhet, Jeshore, Kushtia, Faridpur, Madaripur, Khulna, Borishal, Patuakhali, Dhaka, Kumilla and Noakhali during the next 48 hours commencing. Launch and ferry services on the Patria Dauladia route in the Padma River were suspended due to bad weather. The authorities of Bangladesh Inland Water Transport Corporation BIWTC suspended the services on the route around 10:45 a.m. on Monday, said Mohiuddin Russell, manager of BIWTC Aritaghat. The Election Commission has reset the boundaries of 25 of the 300 parliamentary constituencies to be contested in the upcoming general election. The decision was made at a meeting chaired by Chief Election Commissioner K.M. Nurul Huda today. The boundaries of the 300 constituencies have been finalized and will be announced in a gazette. The boundary of 275 constituencies will remain unchanged from those used in the 10th national parliamentary elections, while the remaining 25 have been revised. The 25 sets to be reset, the Nilphamari 3, Nilphamari 4, Rangpur 1, Rangpur 3, Kurigram 3, Kurigram 4, Shirajganj 1, Shirajganj 2, Khulna 3, Khulna 4, Jamalpur 4, Jamalpur 5, Naranganj 4, Naranganj 5, Sylhet 2, Sylhet 3, Molovi Bajar 2, Molovi Bajar 3, Brahmanbaria 5, Brahmanbaria 6, Kumilla 6, Kumilla 9, Kumilla 10, Noakhali 4 and Noakhali 5. Dhaka Mass Transit Company Limited today signed contracts with two joint venture companies for Package 5 and Package 6 of MRT Line 6 known as Metro Rail. The Managing Director of Dhaka Mass Transit Company Limited, M.A.N. Siddiq, and representatives of the two joint venture companies signed two separate contracts for the two packages at the contract signing ceremony at a city hotel in presence of Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir. The Package 5 and Package 6 are for construction of viaducts and elevated stations from Agarga to Karan Bazar to Matizil respectively. BNP Senior Joint General Secretary Ruhul Kabir Rizvi said, "It is regrettable that the government did not allow the Shramik Dal to hold the meeting at Sohrabdi Udan on the International Workers' Day." He said, Awami League does not allow its opponents to hold any public rally as it fears people and their gatherings. Rizvi strongly commented and protested the government's decision of not allowing Shramik Dal to hold a meeting. Earlier on April 21st, BNP Standing Committee member Nazrul Islam Khan announced that Shramik Dal would hold a workers' meeting at historic Sohrabdi Udan in the city on May 1st. Viewers, that's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News Online, visit www.youtube.com/mytvbd and to watch all our programs on YouTube, visit youtube.com/mytvbangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.